I've made the goal to tell stories of hope and happiness since I first started filmmaking. Who wants to spend 2 hours watching something with no takeaway? That's false escapism. Real escapism is hope and happiness, especially in the world we live in today. You can make the counterpoint with Under the Trees being sad and hopeless. The two leads, Nia and Opal, deal with the inevitable fate of separation at the end of the summer, and it ends with them separating with emotions cranked up to high. The thing is, the film teaches us that there are times where we have to move on from things. It isn't necessarily over for Nia and Opal's friendship. It's just the beginning of a new journey. Each of them have hope. Nia has the beginning of a path carved out, and Opal has time to still figure that out while being in a relationship. Also, when Nia leaves, Opal is indeed sad, but she gets up and physically moves on. When We War ends similarly, with the two leads separating at the end, but their time together was the best times of their lives, and they have the rest of their lives ahead of them. What about the Lao project? Well, if I were to make it today, I'd make it much happier, and things wouldn't go to the extent that they did, but the film still has the virtue of hope. Because people realize what happened to him for being who he was, the world changed for the better. How can it get more hopeful than that? A Little Thing Called Love is about a guy and his somewhat obsession over a girl he briefly met, but the guy keeps his spirits up, for the most part, and he comes to terms with his love in the end. It wasn't 100% sunshine and rainbows for him, but that's life, and I try to incorporate life while keeping hope and happiness. I do a lot of love stories, because I'm inspired to mostly. I find truth, life, hope, and happiness in love. That isn't from an optimist lens, it's just the basic virtues. Love has limits while true love is infinite. 2-to-1 represents love with the revolving door of relationships, while Offbeat represents true love with Will and Eliza making it through life's challenges, and eventually they ride off into the sunset together. Love requires endurance, and so does life. Through that endurance, you can learn about truth, happiness, hope, and ultimately life. That's the stories I tell.